Hey, this is Tyler from The Challenge, ready to wreck it all down.
All right, make sure you get your tickets to the live show. It's going to be September 20th, 2025 in San Diego, featuring Carl, Paulie, Horacio, and Nerys, and possibly some more guests. So get on that now. You're not going to want to miss this one. Welcome back to the Zach Nichols podcast. I'm here with the co-host, the Big Fettuccine.
What's up, guys?
But more importantly, all the way from North Dakota, challenge champion, Tyler Duckworth.
Thank you.
One of my top 20 favorite TV personalities, if I may add.
Well, thank you.
One of the best things about the challenge was it got me at one point. I looked around and it was me, Tyler, and Ryan Knight in LA. And I was
Yes.
like, no other time in my life would this have ever happened. What a crew to be
That is
rolling
the
around.
most motley crew. If you chose three personalities from The Challenge,
Like-
like fandom, me, you, and Ryan Knight,
People would never throw them in.
palling around.
It was. We had so much fun. It was like 4 days straight where it was like we were hanging out at your home.
I got to know how this click started.
Well, we were all there for the VMAs.
Yeah.
And Tyler had won the season prior, and so he was out in LA, and we all went back there, and we went to that movie premiere.
Yep.
The first night, and then Ryan flew in, and then the rest was history.
Like, yeah. Like, there was one time, like, we were, like, eating Domino's late night. Me and Ryan were just, like, kicking it. We were laughing at something, and I was just like, not who I'd expect to be friends with.
Exactly. Like,
This is like, but he was like, "Do you want to know?" I was like, "Yeah, I want my sausage." Fine, don't.
Yeah. The Milwaukee bro.
Well, yeah, because it happens. Because like I'm upper Midwest, you're upper Midwest.
Yeah.
Like he's from Wisconsin. Like
it really, I didn't even think
yeah.
about it like that. So like, you kind of like, you knew how we operate.
Yeah, he's just like, it's like just like rolling with like what I know.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys hadn't, well, you didn't know him. You never
I
did
knew
a show
of
with
Tyler.
him.
Yeah, I'd never done a show with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, but you just started hanging out.
It's like real life friends. Like
Yeah, Frank actually introduced us at first, and then we were just like cracking jokes this
Yeah.
whole movie. Yeah, it was
we'd like
fucking
work out
awesome.
together. Or
Yeah.
sneak him into this gym. And one of my favorite things about Knight too, I still remember this. He's like, "Dude, you just got to get on that bike, but like, don't bend over. You got to sit up straight because it burns all that like stomach fat from the beer." Like, I don't drink beer, Knight.
What's your drink of choice?
Vodka soda.
Oh, hello.
Actually, that's a lie. Vodka Diet Coke.
Vodka DC.
Yeah, skinny black bitch.
Love that.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I learned that when I bartended in Boston.
That's amazing.
Diet Coke and vodka.
That's a good one. All right. So, what
do
was
you-
your first impression of this guy?
Oh,
I-
me.
I
and
want
Tyler?
both of your first
All right.
impressions.
Where do we start? Perfect, beautiful. Looks like Linda Evangelista. No, I don't know. I was like, when I first because like after you're done with the season, you don't really pay attention to real world seasons. And when I saw the promo, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, wow,
Who's this guy?
like, I was like, ooh. And then like, yeah, it just got good. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like the scenes of him and Ashley in bed. I was like, get that out the way, bitch. I'm gonna look at him. Especially when I met Ashley, I was like, fuck.
Get out of here. All right. Your first impression of Tyler, first on screen and then in person.
Well, I mean, on screen, like you took on the champs.
Yeah.
So I was, there's nothing but respect there as a competitor, and obviously. There are people that can do an interview and there are people who cannot, and Tyler is on the list that can. So I thought it was entertaining, but like the crazy part is like a lot of times, like in my interview, you might see my interview that meet me in person and be like, you're nothing like the jokes you were telling in your interview. But like your personality was just as big in person. It's just as big in person as it is on camera. So that was the thing, was it just confirmed that I thought, you were hilarious. We had such good times. Like we were like just palling around. But yeah, I definitely was like, you're just as big of a personality as you portray on TV, which is what's the craziest part to me is how they fit your personality, Paula's personality, and Johnny Banana's personality all in one house. Yeah. Let's talk about your original cast.
Let's get into it.
It's top.
Unpack it.
I'm going to give it a top 3.
Yeah. Thank you.
All time cast.
Thank you.
Gotta be.
Give it up for Key West.
That Mount Rushmore with him, Paula, Janelle, and Johnny.
Unsung heroes, Svetlana.
Yeah.
Svetlana, absolutely.
Bro, they're
her rookie
Smoke
season
show.
on the duel. Like, let's give her credit.
Yeah, she made it to the final.
Yeah.
Wild.
No, that's what I'm saying. And like again, as real as like as I've heard, she's as real as it comes.
Yeah,
like obviously, like I've never said a negative thing about Paula. As real as they get, like Johnny's done what he's done with his career. Obviously, Tyler, as real as like that cast.
Yeah.
That cast was fire.
And the funny part is about our cast is that they basically told us at the end of our cast, like, you know, when you're doing promo week or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, Denver's doing pretty well. We have to cut them down because we had the season. It's a wrap. It's going to be like one of those seasons. And we're like, oh, okay, well, fuck my season, you know? And then have we ever spoken about Denver since?
Only when
From time to time.
Only when he was drooling. Well, we had Tyree and he was drooling over Jen.
I like
but-
Jen. I like Jen. Yeah, I do.
I don't
I
think
do.
anyone's ever drooled over Tyree except
No, Jen,
Jasmine and
Jen.
rivals and stole my fucking Magnum.
Oh yeah, that was yours, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I came prepared for nothing. But, yeah. And here's the best part. He was passed out in a bathroom. I was like, you wasted all those Magnums and you're sitting in a toilet downstairs. Like, thanks, dude.
Oh man. Well,
That's a lot of silicone.
I wasn't.
That's like a half mile. That's a half mile of rubber, dude. Right
Wasted.
There. Yeah, dude.
Wasted.
You could have made a tire with all that. For real.
Tyree's a good guy. No, I was
No, he's a
drooling
good
over
guy. He's a
Jen.
great
I was drooling over Jen.
Okay,
But
she is, like, Jen is incredible. Like, she's so fun.
I got to meet her.
So good for the show.
Yeah.
She was
Can we
great
also
for the
talk
show.
about the fact that she made, like, what, 3-4 consecutive finals with never going to an elimination?
That's impressive.
She's scared. I would be scared of her. If she got in my face, I'd be like, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. Like, I'll go in for you. Like, I remember in Cutthroat, it was like Derek, her, and Emily. Like, she's like, well, Emily, what you going to do? And Emily's like, yes, ma'am. Like,
Yeah.
Emily Schramm. And Jen's sitting there like, and I remember I was standing there with TJ being like, how'd this bitch pull this off again?
Right.
Like, didn't you do this on like Fresh Meat 2? Like,
How's Emily scared of her?
Listen,
She's
I don't know.
Grijalva.
But
you meet her in person?
Enough said. Enough said. So, sorry, we were talking about Denver and their season. Then your season came out and blew it out the water, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, because we had a couple cast members. Every season does that has like 2 or 3 people that kind of fall by the wayside, right? And I don't know. It was like lightning in a bottle. And I remember Mark Seliga. Did you ever meet him?
no.
He would be. I remember at my exit interview, he's like, "I think you'd probably be pretty good at the challenge." And I was like, I don't know. And so they cast us all in the duel, and that we all saw how that worked out for Key West. Well, Svetlana it worked out well, and then it was like me and Johnny. I took him out, which is kind of cool that I can say I was the first person to eliminate Johnny.
Yep.
But like,
Get a round of applause for that. He's him.
I mean, you've had some.
but here's the thing: if you look at my eliminations, I remember thinking about this the other day. I was just like, I've gone against Johnny twice, Derek twice, CT twice. You know,
Come on.
those aren't. It's not like I got any layups.
Murderer's Row, right
Yeah,
there.
you went against Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, and then also
Twice
like,
each.
Yeah, and I was like twice, and they were like the famous ones, like Banana's Backpack.
Yeah.
You know, or like T-Bone. I was like, can I catch a break?
Yup.
You know,
Yo.
but
Well, we
The
definitely.
fact that you even got up from that hit in T-Bone is incredible.
that is a definite testament to having a really strong older brother that doesn't
yeah.
give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, dude.
CT is nothing compared to my other older brother. I was
Right.
Like, I've taken that hit so many times. Just like get up and do it again.
Yeah.
Like, mom and dad don't care. So,
That was
Dad's like, toughen up.
yeah, literally. I was just like, here we go again.
that was definitely one of the most asked things by the fans. So let's just zoom right into that moment. Okay, you guys have one elimination.
Yeah, let's go into it because there's something I want to talk about before that.
Well, running into
Your
that,
mic.
running into it, everyone looked at Rivals like this is Kenny and Wes's game, and like no one gave you guys. I mean, you guys were a top tier team and you were in the main alliance, but like I think everyone was like, oh, Wes and Kenny for sure. And then CT and Adam, but like you and Johnny won most.
Yeah, we
like
won.
3 or 4 challenges.
Yeah,
that season.
out of the 8 or 9, we won over half.
Yeah, you
And
guys
it's funny. I remember
killed it.
walking into that challenge being like, Cutthroat doesn't count. This is like the big deal. Like they're all here. Like Evan, Kenny, CT, Johnny, like Wes. Everyone's here. It was like walking to the duel as your first challenge.
Yeah, well, that is the worst first challenge to ever
That
walk
was
into.
like, again,
that
it's-
one, no thanks.
No, like every competitor, you're out for yourself. It's your first season. You're like, well, fuck me.
And it's like all the dudes too.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. And Derek, everyone knows each other. You're just like, oh, well, I'm going to be picked last. But I don't know. I walked in, I said to Johnny, I was just like, I'm feeling really intimidated. And he's like, this is where we're going to sleep. You're going to be here. Leroy is going to appear. And then we all had our positions. And then I started realizing throughout it, I was like,
That concludes the free preview of the Zach Nichols podcast.
So go to Patreon and subscribe to see the rest of the shit that we talk.
Go do it now.